I mean, you get nervous here and there when it's going, I don't want to say easy, but when the score is in your favor, it's like you have to be cautious, so a little bit nervous, but obviously I'm super happy to be here in quarters. It's incredible.
Karolina Muchova has advanced with authority, securing a victory that on the surface appeared completely dominant. Yet the real story unfolded after the final point, when Muchova turned the spotlight toward her opponent Alex Eala, in a display of raw honesty that stunned observers. Rather than simply celebrating what looked like a comfortable result, Muchova confessed she felt tension coursing through every moment of that match, admitting the scoreline told only half the truth. She explained that despite controlling the flow, she remained on edge from start to finish, unable to fully relax because of one unavoidable reality: Eala's growing reputation and capacity to flip matches on their head at any second. That admission carries serious weight, revealing just how much respect Eala has commanded during this Miami campaign. Not merely from spectators, but from elite competitors who recognize dangerous momentum when they see it. Muchova emphasized that external appearances rarely capture internal reality, and while fans saw a controlled performance, she experienced something far more unsettling on her side of the court. Eala had already proven throughout this tournament that she possessed the mental fortitude to stage comebacks and thrive under intense pressure, qualities that unnerve even seasoned professionals. That resilience creates a psychological edge that lingers long after points are won, forcing opponents to stay vigilant regardless of the scoreboard. Even holding a comfortable advantage, Muchova couldn't silence the voice reminding her that Eala had become the kind of player who refuses to fold, someone capable of erasing deficits when others might crumble. This reputation transforms how opponents approach matches, demanding constant focus and eliminating any opportunity for complacency. What makes Muchova's tribute so remarkable is its sincerity, proving this wasn't mere politeness but genuine recognition of the battle she faced. She felt the pressure, absorbed the challenge, and walked away knowing she had competed against someone operating at a legitimacy high level. That kind of acknowledgement doesn't come casually in professional tennis, particularly after securing a win that statistics suggest was straightforward. It signals something profound. Eala has transcended the label of promising newcomer and entered the realm of legitimate threat, someone already capable of unsettling top-tier opponents and forcing them to raise their standards. In many respects, Muchova's post-game comments may resonate more powerfully than the result itself, because they confirm Eala's emergence as a serious presence on the WTA circuit.
I'd say it's kind of everything, like good preparation, good team around me, good people, playing, keeping healthy, as you mentioned, good practices. It's kind of little pieces of everything, and then when it clicks, I'm happy it clicked, and that I'm here playing some good tennis.
Even without the victory, this tournament represents a defining moment in Eala's career. A run that demonstrated she didn't simply participate, but competed fiercely and announced her readiness for this stage. Her path to facing Muchova included one of the grittiest tests imaginable against Laura Siegemund, a marathon encounter that demanded every ounce of physical stamina, mental resilience, and emotional discipline. That match featured exhausting rallies that stretched both players to their breaking points, endless deuce battles that required unwavering patience, and momentum shifts that tested composure repeatedly. Contests of that intensity can drain a competitor completely, leaving little in reserve for what comes next. But Eala defied that expectation entirely, arriving at her following match against Magdalena looking refreshed, determined, and remarkably focused. Her display in that encounter became one of the tournament's standout performances. Not solely because she claimed victory, but because of the manner in which she dominated. From the opening exchanges, Eala played with unmistakable purpose and precision, never showing hesitation or uncertainty, refusing to let the previous marathon weaken her resolve. Instead, she appeared energized by that earlier battle, channeling it into momentum rather than allowing it to become a liability. The match wasn't just about securing the win. It was about establishing control and dictating terms from start to finish. Eala managed rallies with intelligence, selected her shots with care, and remained composed when moments became critical. There was a maturity woven throughout her performance that exceeded her years and experience level, with every strike appearing deliberate, every step purposeful, and every choice made with conviction. That combination made her incredibly difficult to handle for Linette, who entered with her own momentum and confidence after strong showings earlier in the tournament. Linette found herself facing someone who refused intimidation, someone who didn't fixate on reputations or rankings, but focused entirely on executing her game plan. When Eala plays that way, she transforms into a formidable opponent for anyone across the net. Right from the start, Eala seized command, reading patterns exceptionally well and stepping into rallies aggressively rather than responding defensively. Linette produced quality tennis at times, but Eala consistently answered with poise and strength, looking increasingly comfortable under pressure and willing to take calculated risks when opportunities arose. Those are the characteristics of someone growing into their potential and understanding their capabilities at a deeper level. When she closed out the first set 6-3, it didn't register as a surprise or an upset. It felt like the inevitable result of her superior control throughout. That performance is precisely why Muchova approached their meeting with caution and respect. Having witnessed Eala's resilience, her composure in chaotic situations, and her refusal to surrender regardless of circumstances, that type of competitor always poses danger, irrespective of rankings or past achievements. So when Muchova confessed she believed Eala could mount a comeback at any stage, it wasn't empty praise. It was an honest assessment of the threat she felt throughout the match. It demonstrates that Eala has already commanded the kind of respect many players spend years trying to earn. Ultimately, Muchova proved the superior player that day, executing her strategy with precision, handling decisive moments with skill, and never allowing control to slip away. She demonstrated why she remains an elite competitor capable of thriving in major tournaments. Yet while Muchova advances deeper into the Miami Open, the more significant narrative emerging from this encounter might be what Eala revealed throughout her campaign. She has proven she isn't here merely to accumulate experience. She's here to compete genuinely, challenge established names, and evolve into someone capable of delivering consistently at this level. Breakthroughs don't always arrive with trophies in hand. Sometimes they manifest through performances that shift perceptions and alter how people view your potential. Eala's run accomplished exactly that, building belief not only within herself but among fans, analysts, and fellow competitors. Each match contributed something valuable to her development. Every challenge helped define her identity as a player, and she exits this tournament no longer as an unknown quantity, but as a rising force commanding attention. What stands out most is her mentality, the way she absorbed pressure, responded to adversity, and carried herself with maturity throughout these matches. Losses like this form part of every champion's journey. The distinction lies in how you process them and move forward. If this tournament offers any preview, Eala possesses the mindset to absorb these lessons, adapt, and return even stronger than before. She has already shown she can convert difficult matches into growth opportunities, and that quality will prove essential as she continues ascending the rankings. So while Muchova rightfully claims the spotlight and continues her Miami campaign, she ensured the story extended beyond her own achievement by openly celebrating Eala's performance. That acknowledgement emphasized something many were already starting to recognize: the arrival of a player with genuine potential to leave a lasting mark on the sport. When an established competitor offers that kind of praise, it sends a clear signal across the tour that Eala deserves attention, preparation, and respect moving forward. This Miami Open chapter may have closed for Alex Eala, but it doesn't resemble an ending at all. It feels unmistakably like the opening of something far more significant. The launch of a new phase where she steps from the shadows into the spotlight as a legitimate force. The confidence she's cultivated, the experience she's absorbed, and the respect she's commanded will all travel with her into future competitions. And if Muchova's words hold any truth, this marks only the beginning of a journey the tennis world will follow with great interest.